All right, welcome back to Day Traders. It is a beautiful and sunny day today here in PA. Once again, sun is shining, birds are chirping, and I hope you're out here enjoying this beautiful afternoon and what we call life. Yeah, having take a second, take a minute, be thankful, be grateful. That being said, traders, today's trade recap. Off the morning was a bit of a mixed bag. We did reject grind higher, flow zone called this 250 level out. Um, on a retest here. I was short bias on the day. Been following trading with Matt now. I'm in his boot camp I got for free. He had this level marked 187 to 175 as a key level to either base off of or reject, and you see that's what we did today. I was early on this short, tried shorting retest of this New York Open, previous 4 hour high. I ended up taking it right around here. Just didn't like it. We then did grind back up higher to this 260 ish. I would have been stopped out. It was over 40 points. Really close. I think I had him a stop like right here, so maybe not just right above it. But I only played on three cons just because trying to down or size down a little bit. Just really trade the proper way. And with this volatility, I didn't want to get caught. So I was early. This just broke down, and there was no way that I could catch this. Strong base around this area from the London session earlier. There was not much here though, so I wouldn't say strong base, but we did base break above there, and you see here same thing in the morning. So I thought, hey, like maybe we retest this range up here. I was going for long. And right as I got in, I'm looking at the 5 minute candle, and I'm like, well, you don't have a 5 minute candle close over this level. And there's a good chance you can just reject. So I got out. I took like 5 points. I mean, I could have had 91 to like 25 points, but it's not worth the RR because I'm like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, we're bearish on the day. There's a great chance this can break down. So I got out. At this point, I was up like 25 points, something like that, on three cons on both. So I made like $120 on the day. We're green on the week. It wasn't much, and I was just tilted because I was early here, and then I get the breakdown more of what I was looking for this range, and then I was shooting for this key level that I had here, and I was looking for that retest here, and boom, but we based above, and we were teal on the 1 minute. Um, where are we at? We were teal on the 1 minute, teal going into green, and we just straight whop back down. So we were green even into here, and this is why I was like, you know what? I don't like this. And then once this candle broke this 5 minute closure, or sorry, this 1 minute closure, I was hoping to get a retest like right in here, and I just should have slammed it right here because we're into purple. We should break down. We're bearish on the day. It's a lower high and a lower low. So I just should have slammed, and I did not. And I had my sell right around here, and we slammed down 100 points. Would have been nice. I wouldn't have caught this. I was going to get it right down in here. And then here, I'm thinking same thing as up here. I'm thinking, all right, like this is momentum. And all of a sudden, whop. So the previous 4 hour high at the time was around this range. And I was, in the back of my mind, I was like, that's a great entry point. But at the same time, you look at this box, that's 50 points, 40, 50 points. That's my stop. And I'm like, I was looking for a retest of this range and a rejection and down, and then once we just whopped down, I'm like, I'm done. I was tilted. There was nothing good to come the rest of the day given my mindset, and I just walked away. I'm green on the day. I'm green on the week to start the week. Left a lot of money on the table today with some missed moves, some missed opportunities, but that's just the way it shakes at times. So rather than just make a dumb decision, chase. And if I would have chased today, I would have been green, but I don't want to create bad habits. I was not going to chase these lows. And given everything else, it's been following chips a lot. We just straight tanked on chips, so the NQs followed that. It hasn't been as linked to the VIX and VIXY. With this going down, we should be going up on the Qs. If the VIX is down, the Q should be up. That didn't happen today. So I've been following this chip ETF a lot to see how NQ will react on some things. And there was a part of me that wanted to short from this key level right here. We got above it a little bit and just reject all the way down. Never really got above the Bravo or the 20. At most, the SMA 50 and barely. So it's a beautiful move, but you don't know how far down. And I've been caught in shorting lows where, all right, I'm thinking here, like, we have a W shape. Like, there's a great chance. Again, we're teal into green. Great chance we can fly up and retest and break down. I just wasn't going to get caught in that. And I'm not going to short these lows of the day, even if it worked out. And it would have worked out. That's another 852. That's another like 200 points, 250 points at this bottom. And we're grinding up here. And then I just got back. I went to the gym. And part of me, was looking like, short this, bro, short this. But I'm like, at the end of the day, like, why am I going to get into anything? We were purple in the 5 minute even. And this is what was tempting me because I was going to do my review a little bit ago. And I'm like, you know what? We're basing on, like, this is what I was afraid of all day with this. And you see how we can react off of lows. And this is why I wanted a retest of this box, of this range. Part of it today, I did play a little bit too much on the 1 minute because I don't short teal on the 1 minute. Shout out to my trading partner, Dat. 9 times out of 10, when you short teal on the 1 minute, bad things happen. Okay, teal, bad things happen. We're going up. Like, that's what tends to happen the majority of the time. And if we go back a couple days, like here, look, like this is overnight. Or sorry, this is this morning, right? This morning, teal. What? On the 1 minute. So this is why I don't get into things. And I was just like, you know what? Let me just stay away from it. And I'd rather miss a move than take an L on something I should not. With this boot camp that I've been in, just really trying to focus on risks because he was talking about, you should never blow really any of it, any kind of, account that you have. Sorry. You choose to. And you tend to oversize, chase, trade emotionally, overtrade. And that's how I was blowing accounts. So I'm sizing down between 3 and 5 now on the micros. Just going to rock with that. And just continue to do what I'm doing. Should have had like anywhere from $700, $800 to $1,500 today. Um, Missed the move. Like, I'm not gonna chase. I'm not gonna. Other things tend to happen when that happens. I've been caught in a lot of moves by blown accounts trying to chase, and I'd rather miss a move than chase and try to overtrade or trade emotionally. And that's one thing I'm trying to work on too is remain flat. And if I'm not flat, 9 times out of 10, there's more bad than good to come from overtrading, trading emotionally. And I found myself getting in that range. So, again, beautiful moves. I was looking right here on this move to right here early. Okay, early. This was $300-$400 top of my range in terms of stop loss. But Matt, he mentioned about 40-point stops in that range, and so I've been trying to work on that just early. And then I saw the tape, and I should have just slammed because I'm like, we're gonna break down. That's why I got out. And there's a lot of times that I try to short a retest, but we don't always get that retest and on momentum. And there's times we do, as you see here. Boom, back up to the Bravo. Like, we tested the Bravo a lot today. There's times that we'll get that retest, and the entry that I'm looking for. We didn't get that. We slammed down. I tried to catch it right here. We just never got back. So, I mean, you live and you learn. Green on the day, green on the week. Protect the capital because, again, the markets can stay irrational longer than you can remain solvent. So, that is the goal. Remain solvent, remain patient, remain disciplined, stay in that box. Keep yourself alive. So that's what we're doing. We're green on the week, green on the past couple weeks. We'll be back tomorrow. Appreciate you all. If you found any value from this, please like and subscribe. Stay up, stay blessed, stay positive, and make it happen. Peace.